How's it going, everyone, and welcome to Cities by Jake. I am your resident architect, and today we are going to be diving back into our Coral Beach build right here in City Skylines 2. After completing our university, today we are going to be focusing on our public transportation. There's a lot of taxis driving around, so we need to fix that by creating a new bus network. With adding our bus depot, we'll also kind of fill out our industrial zoning area some more. But before we get started, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring that bell icon to be notified when a new episode comes out. Also, give that video a like if you like City Skylines too. Lastly, your comments spark their creativity here in Coral Beach, so let me know in the comments on what you think I should build. Alright, welcome to Coral Beach. Alright, so today, last episode we built our Coral Beach University, and I did make some few changes off camera, and I kind of fixed this up, added a little park. This is kind of the idea that I was going for. I had this parking lot to eventually prepare for future expansion of dorms that we would make. And then what I also did was I downgraded this to a 1U path. I just felt like it didn't fit, especially when you kind of have this area. So that I just ended up downgrading that. The main to-do list for today is to add a bus depot. And we're going to add it over here, and then we're going to infill this area, kind of this triangle area right here, with some warehouses to kind of fill in the aesthetic of this industrial area. And then I want to prepare, maybe if we get to it, to do some mulligan and some changes over in this area. So let's focus on the bus depot first. So I want to focus on this area, and then I want to make sure that we have, I want to lay out the grid first, and I don't want to kind of continue this. I don't mind doing, I think I'm going to kind of start going away from this. So as we get to the highway, I think I'm going to just kind of end it and not really focus too much on the, I guess east-west. I'd rather just focus on the north-south. So I think I'm going to do larger blocks. Let's try this first. And then I just want to see what, yeah, I think I'm going to do this because we add it here. There's not a lot of parking for employees, so we're going to have to add that. And then we just probably would want to add some more space to kind of add these containers and such, and then maybe we can push it over more to add multiple warehouses per the site. I'm going to delete that again just to kind of figure it out. So let's go back to our 1U roads, and then I think I'm gonna do a, what is it? Let's do this. 24 sounds right, and then maybe do 24 by 24 blocks. Go. Right here. Right there. Let's do another 24 by 24 block. We have 3 of these 24 by 24 blocks. I'm really kind of nervous with the idea that we have for here. A little nervous on how to do that. We also have an idea for this in the works. Hopefully I can figure it out, but we'll see. So I want to utilize this for actually the bus depot. I want it to be kind of close to here. Eventually we might upgrade this to another normal 2-lane road, but for now we will keep it the regular alleyway road. Let's go into our transportation and we'll have our bus depot. I want to run it along this road. And actually, let's delete this. And I'm going to upgrade it. I know I said I was going to wait, but I think it'd probably be best if we upgrade the road right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to utilize this square as sort of the bus depot site to allow us to have bus depot itself and then to expand as much extra garages that we need, because this will service, you know, probably this, and then it will eventually service this as well, or it will service this today. We'll do a route over here as well. But as we grow this city, this is going to be a huge like metroplex area. So I want this to be able to service most of it. And then obviously if we, once we expand over here, we'll probably do another small industrial area so that it will have service over here as well. But that's ways down the road. But for now, I want to be able to utilize this bus depot to service as much buses as we possibly can for this area. I'm trying to figure out, I think the best way to do it is to just get a private drive off of Broad Street. Then kind of use it like that. So if we maybe did this, and then let's see if we can fit it. So we need to do one more lane. Did it right here. Oh, I miscalculated. Okay. Did it right here. Grab that. Lift it like that. I don't like how... No, that's probably fine actually. Because then if we wanted to, you could... You have to... Okay. You could expand it. You can have another garage here, more garages here, and then you could potentially kind of create some more roads so that you have a bunch more garages here, and then maybe we can have maybe 3 to 4 more extensions. Let's actually try and see if we can utilize this better. Maybe we can see what it looks like. Shift it to this side, and then we expand. Yeah, so we can use, if we shift it that way, we can then utilize this whole area, potentially do 1, 2, 3 extra garages here. That will probably do, that's 10 buses. That's 10 buses. So we do 25 plus 30-ish. And that would be 55 buses just out of this area. But I feel like we can do better with our space. So maybe instead of coming off Broad Street, we could potentially come off Oak Street. And fit more garages. So this is 9 meters wide. That right there, if we did this, removed this road, then let's locate to here. Let's push it back one more. That's that. Let's push it back right there. Then if we expand, we could get a whole bunch more. We can have 1, 2, probably the same, honestly, actually. 1, 3, maybe. Yeah, it's probably the same. So to break up this kind of, guess, east-west continuity in this area, I'm gonna switch it up to go back to what we did and come off Oak Street. Bit more. Okay, so we will leave it like this. Probably gonna, when we detail it, I'm just gonna detail out a lot of this. We'll probably do a lot of greenery right here. I know this is probably for the buses, so what we'll do is we'll add a temporary parking lot. Maybe we do a long one. Just for employee and bus drivers, we'll have that, and then we will add, kind of leave it blank, empty for now with just a concrete, so for future expansions, we can have our parking garages and maybe probably still do it, honestly. 2, 3, even with the parking lot, but probably a future episode. Maybe not. So we have the bus depot. Let's go on to adding like our actual stations. I just realized that I paused. So let's unpause and just let it run so we can kind of let the city grow. So actual station wise, we obviously need to have one at the campus. And we're gonna have like sort of a temporary one for now, like right over here. I need to double check. Okay. So we'll probably have one like kind of like right in this corner over here. I have a plan for like this area to be kind of like a transportation hub. I feel like it's a perfect spot for it to have tram stations and then bus stops we can have over here. But I do want a university dedicated bus stop. So we'll probably do that right here. I need to figure out how does it work? Let's push it on it. Right there's fine. And this has platforms, taxis. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. We could do cafe, but we're not going to do that for now. I'm going to leave that there so that we can have that. And I want to do another one through here. I think I want to do it kind of tucked in over here, kind of near the maybe near the high school actually. What if we actually tucked one right there? I don't really like that. Do not like that, especially at this intersection, because eventually we'll probably upgrade this road, really start to urbanize and rework it a little bit over here. But so maybe we just leave that one station here, and then the rest can just be actual stops. Don't have actual stations, which kind of makes sense. You don't really get a lot of bus stations. There's very minimal stations. The only stations you really have are at like train stops, or you'll get the dedicated like region bus stops, which I feel like for now with this size of the city we can use it for the university. That makes the most sense. So let's add our first bus stop. Or bus line, I guess. So we're gonna do, I like to do shelters along the main stretch. We did that road, okay. The park lot, can't do one here. We did one kind of right here. There. Wants to do one at this corner. No, let's do one up here. Do another one. Right here. And then we have our other main road kind of here. So we'll do the loop, do a small loop right here. Probably have to change this as we grow. That other one here. That should be it. Let's just start it. Oops. here. That I'll have to fix it a little bit. But we'll do another one, kind of start it here, other way. Okay, so how many buses those two routes do? 8 right now. We'll let it ride out to see how many actual buses that it needs. Two lines, 4 buses each, 5 stops. I'm not sure if this is the actual. It's probably not the best route. I probably should go kind of along this way and around. Just trying to see. I'm gonna let this run a little bit just to see how this route works. Not looking at it, I actually don't think it's gonna work out to be great. Okay, so I ran this for a little bit and only 9 people use it, so it's really not the best route. So that just means we probably should delete it and start over. I want to delete. I'm just going to delete it and start. Like those. And so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring back those shelters. We'll have one right here, right here. Then we'll do another one right here and right there. What we'll do is we'll also have some of one here, there. We'll have one up here and here because benefit once we redo this, we're going to kind of go to similar here, so you'll have connection there, so that will be fine. don't want to do any connections on this cutlet. So we'll go back to our normal bus stops. We will put one here, and then let's do right there. Then we will do here and right there. Let's do one here. Did I do? Okay. The idea is that we will have one that kind of services this area and probably this area, and then one that services this area as well. So let's probably should put one here, put another one down here. That's probably fine with that. So what we'll do now, and we probably should actually have a we'll leave it like this. So we're gonna do this to here. Then we're gonna come up over to here, here, do is here, go around. And then let's actually here come back I don't know if I want to do that actually. Do that. Let's see. That's what gets on here. Don't really mind that, honestly. But let's add another one. And we already got 21, so we're definitely utilizing that a little better. Did here. Here as well, and then we jolted to here. Come up. Then oh, I don't like that actually. Leave it for now. We'll probably, once we redo it, we'll fix it so that it'll probably fix itself when we have kind of a road over through here. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that for now. Or here, yeah, let's do this. That stops right there. And what it does when it comes down. Yeah. Not a fan of that. We'll probably fix this route. So I've never had problems with doing this. I don't know what is going on. Keep constantly getting these stuck sims all throughout here. So I don't really know what's going on. If you know, can you please let me know in the comments so I can fix this issue? I'm not really sure what to do here. I basically deleted everything. Don't know if it's because of these vehicles. I'm gonna try and delete all these vehicles to see. I think it has something to do with them. Maybe I figured it out. Kind of a bummer because I really liked this. I'll probably have to fix it off camera. But I'm gonna let this run to see how we're doing with buses, so we can kind of get them going. All right, so I think I figured out the issue of why they stop, and as I place these car props along the side for some reason, I'm not sure why it does that. Really wish it didn't, because I would love to do, you know, like a tractor dealership, kind of like how you have here. But I'm probably gonna have to do some rethinking, and I'll probably just do that off camera. But I figured it out. I think everything seems to be working fine. I'm probably gonna go ahead and do, we have 188 a month citizens for 2 lines. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and do the inverse of these 2 routes, label them, and then be right back so that we can go ahead and work on this bus stop area over through here. All right, so I'm gonna do that and be right back. All right, so I have those two set up, and I'm starting to realize that maybe maybe they don't use, maybe the Sims don't really utilize like return routes for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but this route is becoming very popular, which is great. I did end up turning down the amount of buses that utilize it. They were running about 9 to 10 each. I don't think that we were only getting a usage of like less than 10%. I cut them down to 5 each, so that's 4 lines, so that would be 20 buses being utilized at our bus depot. I think 5 of them are still returning. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll see. Looks like 2 of them are already starting to return. So we should only be using 20 of our 25 total. I'm gonna let it run a little bit more to see if 5 each is still a little too excessive. We might have to go down to like 3 or 4 just to kind of up the usage a little bit so that we can kind of not have to upgrade as much as possible, because I want to be able to use ideally I would like to use all 25 buses for all of this for now. For 4 more routes, we'll probably do 2 more routes over through here. I'm gonna let it run a little bit just to kind of see how things are going, and be right back. Okay, so I realized as we were watching this, the lowest you can go is 5 buses, so that's as good as we're gonna get. I did lower the price of the ticket for the buses eventually when we actually, I know we're running with unlimited money right now. Actually, you know, would like to start getting off of unlimited money, even though it's fun, but I still would like to start making money. And then those are definitely future episodes that I have planned to get this city to actually be making money and not being in the hole a lot. So eventually we will probably go to free public transportation, but for now I lowered it to 5 cents each fare to hopefully get the usage up to more. I think for some reason it does jumps to I gotta figure out what time. 2:43 a.m. That's probably why it's at 6% usage, because everyone is sleeping. Okay, so we are going to move on to fall. Nice. I think this is the first fall build, maybe 2025. Definitely not, but first one I'm noticing for some reason. So we're gonna focus down here, and I do want to make a station. Trying to figure out a good spot for it. Probably should do it kind of in the center of here, so maybe right here. A great spot for it actually. And we're gonna do a normal. Maybe not. Okay, we'll do a small one right here. So that is going to be our bus station. So let's check out bus stops. Again, I want to utilize the shelters on main roads. Grab one for these corners here. Do another one. This do it, but do at these intersections right here. One right over here in City Hall. I'll do one kind of over here. Cool. Do another one of high school. Probably do one here. I do want to redo, but let's just leave it like that. Those are the shelters. See what would make. I honestly feel like I already have the most logical routes, maybe. Start here, round, back. Could probably do start here, go around here, back, opposite. I think that's probably what we're gonna do actually, just because this surface area is a lot more than this surface area. So we'll probably just do 2 routes, leave it like that. Obviously, once we grow out here, definitely do more. Do want to kind of redo this area a little bit better. It's too spaced out for, you know, Metroplex that we'll eventually do, but for now, I think starting here with the bus routes the most sense. And I think this covers like majority of the areas. Sims will walk to bus stations. I think so, at least. I know they did in the City Skylines 1. Then we will okay. We got the 2 bus lines right there. I want to figure out how we are going to label these. 6 bus lines. Dark forest green. We're gonna do kind of do a loop, so let's do let's do 6 Sterling Downs. Yeah, don't know what street is called. Lake Street. And then we'll call this one Palmer Glen. Okay. We have those named. I believe we need some buses. But I also believe they're probably 6, 12. Let's do 3 for here. And we'll lower it to 5. Then, what did I do? 6. 3. Cut these in half. So if I'm not mistaken, that is 26 buses. So we are going to be over by 1 bus. Means need to expand our bus depot. Let's do that. Grab our 1U road. That. Then start. How much we can do? 1. Probably be able to do 3. But let's just leave it like that for now. And then I will let this run, see how we're doing with the buses, and then I think we'll call it a day for getting our public transportation in, and then we'll just fill in out here for the rest of the episode. I know in the beginning I explained. I think for the rest of the episode, we will then fill out the rest of this area. Yeah, a little bit more detailed. All right, so my game keeps crashing every time I try to switch to a new warehouse, the second warehouse. So I'm gonna try something before it crashes. See if we can do this. I feel like we probably should put it up again. This. Then we will exit out of it. Nice. Well, too big anyways. So we're gonna have to something like that. Cargo Harbor Warehouse. So this is going to be our main warehouse, the train terminal warehouse. I don't even know hopefully this works as a standalone. I feel like someone tested it out and it does. Then we got the cargo warehouse terminal. Now let's grab our one-way road to kind of create like a private drive. Kind of want to do something this. Kind of do a turnaround here. And then we'll do the same thing. Come in here. Here. Go that. Then we will go up like this. And I have like a turnaround here. And what I want to do is what if and like that maybe, and here these are going to be like private facilities, so we will have some offices kind of along through here, but we'll also get our parking lots medium, maybe large, not very large. Try medium. Need this. I don't like that. Didn't like how that looked. Very long. Oh, okay. Wide. Honest. Then what we want to do is I want to grab a pathway that do that, then go through here, grab an office. Oh, do that. That should build there. So we have this kind of warehouse office feel. What happens? This how look. Do want to do normal commercial right here. Then see if we can do some generic industrial buildings. Don't like how that smoke. Find something that doesn't blow smoke. 3x2. Try that. And then we'll do something similar, I guess, over through here. So then over here, we will grab another office, do some more parking in through here. Fix this a little bit. We'll grab that. Then I guess we might as well, we should probably do the same. Do it match it on this side. Kind of leave it like that. This has a fence. Let's see if I can. I think you can remove. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. It looks like you can't remove fences. It would be nice to be able to remove that so you can kind of extend it over through here. I might have to remove this. So while that builds out and I kind of look at it a little bit better, let's kind of focus on here as well. I'm going to put an office over through here. That grows too. Leave that like that. And then we'll do commercial along this road. And I'll let all this build out and kind of see what we're looking at here. All right, so not quite sure how I feel about this. I like how I'm having the office there. Not sure. I feel like this is just forced. So I'm going to delete it and leave that there. Okay, so what I'm going to do with the trees, grab this, pull that off. Let's wait. Getting some. Oh, it is. Interesting. I didn't know that that moves decals. More you know. So we're gonna delete all this. Get that going. Here. I need to do a whole redo of this. Especially because I had to delete all the props. Probably going to be an off-camera type thing. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and detail this out and be right back. Okay, so I kind of didn't go too crazy with detailing. I want to limit. I do want to get really detailed as possible, but I don't want my computer to struggle when we really want to really grow this population. I kind of did kind of so that you get the idea of kind of what this is. So this is all one little complex area, and this is also complex area. Same for here. Added some road decals in through here. Added some bus parking, which are used. They're kind of here. They're hidden. Added some like tanks so that bus would probably get gas. Added some graffiti decals and through here, just some minor things, and just kind of left this open. Added some fence just because this is like the bus depot facility, and then obviously as we continue to grow we will expand under garages. So that's that, and then kind of same thing with here, just kind of did some detailing and then moved on to the bus stations, where I expanded to like the little convenience where people can sit and wait, little kiosks, and then I added this city park. I really like city park, and it looks like already homeless people camping out in here, which not good. Means I need to expand my housing. So let me see how it is with this, if there is the same thing. So it's not like that. So I need to grow, and probably because I need to grow in here, I want to know if this is ready to develop on. It is. So we can probably develop more density over here, and I think the next episode we'll probably develop here, and then we'll redo this area. Hopefully that will fix our homelessness issue, because I don't really like. If you stuck around, make sure you give this video a like, and if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring that bell icon to be notified when a new episode comes out. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.